Heather Marie here with Unique, and I've had a bunch of requests to do a tutorial video showing you how I get dramatic results using the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. I normally do 3 coats when achieving the look that you all have been requesting. So I've put 2 coats to begin on just the one eye. That way I can go back over and do the last coat at the very end, just to show you how you can add on at any given point of the day. The tubes look like this. You have a longer tube, which is going to be your transplanting gel. This is what's going to set for the fibers to adhere, and it's also going to be what seals the fibers on your lashes. This here is going to be your natural green tea fibers. These here are not dangerous by any means. They dissolve once they hit your eye, and they are safe to wear with contacts. I have contacts in at the moment, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and dive right in. Now what I do, and a huge tip, is thin coats. I cannot stress this enough. Use thin coats. Some people think that caking on either the gel or the fibers is going to give them dramatic results, but in fact it's going to either clump or just get more full instead of long. So I do a thin coat, but I make sure to get all of my lashes. And the first coat, what's important here is getting all your lashes separated to where you want them to sit. If you don't do that on the first coat, you're not going to be able to do it with the other coats, because our other coats are simply to get length, not to form your shape. Okay, after I've put that on, I take the fibers here while this is still wet, and halfway down I apply this to my lashes, and I do go on the inside and outside of my lashes. And you want that to sit for about 35 seconds. So normally at this point is when I would go to my other eye and work on that eye. But since this eye is already set, I'm just going to let it sit there. Again, you want to seal with the gel. And I always scrape off extra gel, because I feel when I'm using a lot of gel is when it'll start to clump. And you want to seal those fibers and voila, there's one coat. You can already see a difference. Let that sit just a little bit, and this is where the length starts coming in and the dramatic results. This is where it can get tricky, and this is where I feel a lot of people go wrong and why they start to see clumping going on. So this part is very, very important. Okay, for the second coat, what I do is I only brush the gel, because again we want to set for the fibers on the very tips of my lashes. Tips only. Do not go further down. And while it's still wet, take the fibers and brush on just the tips. going inside and bringing up, I feel also helps me get a lot of length. So if you haven't tried that technique, I suggest to try that as well. Letting those fibers sit. And this isn't easy doing it like this, just so you know. I thought it'd be much easier. And just taking it to the tips. And sometimes I'll take the wand and put it this way and kind of separate some of the lashes. If that doesn't work for you and you're someone whose lashes tend to clump a lot, this tool here, which is our lash comb and also has a brush for your brows, is amazing. This here, the difference between this and any cheap brush you're going to find at any department store is these bristles are metal. That's huge. Those plastic ones are not going to go through your lashes, and they're also a lot longer. Just to show you. See, it actually goes through my lashes. So if you don't have one of those and you're experiencing a lot of clumping, that's what you need to do, is get one of those. And it's only $20, and it's definitely worth it. Okay. While I let that sit, I'm going to go ahead and do my bottom lashes. And I personally only use a gel on my bottom lashes. This is just personal preference, so if you feel you need a lot more length on your bottom lashes, go ahead and use the fibers. I do suggest, though, if you are going to use the fibers on the bottom lashes, most definitely seal with the gel very well, and actually probably twice, just to keep from any fibers falling down on your face. Okay. Now that I've done the 2 coats and it matches my other side here, I'm going to go ahead and go over to the other side and do my 3rd coat. And you have to excuse me if I'm getting mascara face. Normally I'm holding both of these in my hand and I don't put them down, but this whole process is much easier for me to hold the compact to see closer. And you can really choose your lengths when it comes to this stuff, and that's what I absolutely love about it. I mean, if you want to put one coat on at the very beginning of the day just to go to work, and then later come home and you're going to go out and you want to have a little bit more pizzazz, add a coat, add 2 coats. It's amazing. Most mascaras, if you try to do that, your lashes are so hard and it does not add on as far as length. It just clumps and it looks awful. Another trick too for people, my eyelashes, as you can tell, naturally curl, but if your eyelashes do not naturally curl, I suggest trying the blow drying technique. If you don't know what that is, I will be doing a tutorial on that very soon, so you can check back with me or even subscribe. There's 3 coats. Mind you, I didn't use the brush on the outside either. And it's much easier to do when you're actually doing it in the mirror. So that there is how I get my dramatic results. I, again, want to recap. It's very, very important. Do thin coats. Let it sit. And then always use a brush if it starts to clump. The trick is each coat you want to make sure you're happy with each coat before you go to the next coat. If your lashes are starting to clump and you don't like the way they're looking, don't do another coat because it's only going to get worse. So this here, and thin coats everybody, of the fibers and the gel, and you can get results like these. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, you can contact me. And if I sent you this video, you can go to hmakeover.com to get yours today. If somebody else sent you this video, please reach out to them and find out their site. Thank you.